Alright, Minecrafters, we're back for episode 13 of the Unknown City with, of course, an incredible frame rate drop and a lot of noise because I am using what we call an Ascension Shrine from Advent of Ascension. If you've been mining around, walking around, fighting around, you may have noticed weak essence being dropped from, I believe, mining, which is this little pickaxe steel skill. Mine up there is at 32, and there is a way to rotate through them. I saw it earlier. Let's take a look together and see if we cannot find it. We got a couple things. I'll show you the few changes I have made to my base, and then some more cool machinery that you may or may not have seen, and I'll actually rebuild it for you so that you can see some cool stuff. And 1.710 for extra utilities, for example, takes a lot of new stuff. And I don't know where that is, but it can be done. I've seen it. Luxon twinkles in approval. And Luxon, I'm guessing, is a god who likes it when I give these essences to the shrine. And you can see right there the little four-way deal. I'm only going to do this for a second longer, a couple seconds longer. And then I'm going to set up deep storage for these things so that I can just use them whenever, because this is so tedious. But let's see if we can do it on some really advanced stuff, and then we'll move on. Okay, so we can't do it with that one, so that means we need a shrine. And I bet oh, I can make a rune shrine, but I think I've already made one of those. Alright, we'll play with that later. So let's take a look around. So I'm gonna show you that stuff in a little bit. I'm gonna take it off the wall and show you. It's actually a lot easier that way. Up here we've got my book stuff. I think I had that all set up, you know, some armor stands, some tools. I actually just got this thing. And I really don't know what it is yet. I'm not going to try it in my invisibility gem. So I'm guessing it's an invisibility gem. And the favor of the blue god gives you regeneration 2 at night. You earn their favor during the day. It's kind of weird, but it makes sense. So you would be like, for that one, I guess it's the shrine, whatever I'm doing with the shrine. And normally I've got the mining one, which is the yellow bar right there next to the 200 on the left side, and that one gives you haste 3 at night. We've got my second reactor. It's an exact duplicate of this one right here. Bing, bing, bing. I think it's putting out, I mean, there'd be no reason 5, other than the level of fuel. And this thing, I usually turn this off and let that run, but it is just speed dumping because I've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. Alright, so this is base camp. This is Galacticraft stuff. I'm not really going to go into the machines process here. I'll probably just end up somewhere in space and just be like, boom, here I am, because this stuff gets a little tedious with the way but I'm just refining fuel just to get it out of my face. That's all I'm doing, and I don't think it'll let me put it in here. Of course it won't. That would be too easy. That's all that is. And I needed that stuff to make it so I could refine fuel. Alright, and then we've got my thermal stuff up here. Fluid transposer, magma crystal induction, igneous, which actually makes stuff. You can click on these lungs. You got lava and water in it. You can generate endlessly any of these things. I made another coal generator like I've shown you guys before, except I went double, so it's 2 lanes. Mad cobble all the time. And I have a goal. It's not really like a thing I'm gonna do with it. It's just kind of an accomplishment. So I'm super compressing it, and I'm into 3 quintuple compressed. Each of those is over 59,000 a piece. Alright guys, the quarry is gonna be down here mining. I think when I placed it down it said it was mining 25, or loading 25 chunks. You'll notice I have a bunch of gigantic, or not gigantic, but little squares there that it cannot mine up. I can make it mine them up, but I'll have to pause it and go out there and clean up some of the oil to make a walk path for myself to do it. But what those are Zelda deals. So when you mine an area this big, you're just going to see there's one over in the distance too. Those are just going to be scattered, and it doesn't seem to be hurting anything for it to skip them, so I can mess with those later. Or we can, what is this on this one? Is it a door? They don't usually have doors on them. But I'll be damned. That's a door. Is my inventory empty? Oh, okay, that's gonna be something different. So let's see if we can land on one of the other ones. Okay, so this one's breakable. Wasted 2 bombs on that one. Maybe I'll get some bombs in here. And we gotta go fast. Are you kidding me? What's that? I have very good armor. Can you pick that up? I'm about to make a discovery. I'm gonna stand on it. I don't think I can pick this up. Go, go, go. It cannot pick it up. It mines completely around these things. That is good to know. That means even if it's locked, I don't have to worry about the quarry just eating it. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, I used all of my bombs. Alright, so this is my quarry in here, and that one is a Buildcraft quarry with thermal expansion tesseracts on it. Links for all that stuff's going to be in there, and this is, like I said, 25 chunks, give or take. That's what the machine told me when I placed it. And let's go check out the other one. Alright guys, this is the world I have started to roughly, more or less, strip mine, and it is still loading up ever so slowly. But that's because there's a lot of things going on. Note that this world does not generate with any dirt or liquid that I have seen so far, or quartz crystal in case you're wondering. This is the Miner's Heaven. Woo! Oh my gosh, that's terrible. The Miner's Heaven world, and it's just I think it's a redo or an update from the 1.6, and this is what we got now. And I have done, this one has done 121,997 blocks. But it's huge, and this one does not mine up the dirt. It places the dirt in a block of anything it places, and I gave it a Fortune 3 upgrade, so things like coal, redstone, diamonds, etc. would be improved, and I think that's how you use it. Truthfully, no idea. But this is the Miner's Heaven dimension. I'm not going to walk around too much because it is a little hostile, and hostility with this recorder, I'm working on getting another one, but with this recorder, slows me down and creates an incredibly, terribly horrible thing to watch. Alright guys, so that's it for the quarries. I'm going to come back with the quantum entanglement setup. Alright guys. Alright, we're back from the magic jump cut with a quick little bit of movie magic, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is the extra utilities quantum entanglement device. That's this little green device, and it actually is quacky ender device, but it's supposed to be a quantum entangle device. That's kind of the idea behind it. Not even going to remotely try to explain anything remotely related to quantum entanglement, but that's alright. So you use a couple of different things. There's actually some pretty end-game stuff. My quarries are the reason I have everything so fast. So you're going to need Eye of Ender, of course, Blaze Powder, Ender Pearl, and Ender Infused Obsidian, which is just, you know, obsidian and that stuff right there. And then we can also do the Diamond Etched Computational Matrix, which is burnt quartz, diamond, and Ender Infused Obsidian. I'm not really going to beat down all these recipes because everyone who uses most of these tech mods is an NEI user. So we've got the Ender Flux Crystal, which is actually part of the system, and I'll show you how it works. I'm going to get a couple of things we can make with it, so I just got to get the ingredients out. We're going to probably make some markers, and I've already got one here, so let's see. And we need Ender Flux, Ender stuff, so let's start. Ender, whoops. I have 3. Let's go ahead and make a couple of more. We're gonna hit this one, bring the recipe in, 5, and we'll just make a few of these so it's easy to keep up with. Then we'll just grab some ender pearls, so stack. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to pick a good spot that says on the device. Whoops, where'd it go? On the device that, or on the crystal, that it clocks within a 10 block radius, but I just kind of 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna kind of center it right there. And right now I've only got 15 of the Enderflux crystals, and the Enderflux crystals are what we're going to use. They kind of lead you to believe when you go into your little description here that you need to power them. You don't. They actually power themselves, just really slowly, individually. So right now we're going to put a recipe in here, and I actually don't think it'll craft at all without at least one. No, and it's not making any progress, but there we go. Alright, so boom, this lights up, starts making the cool sound, and it's going so slow. So you add a few, and you can add, as far as I can tell, as many as you want within a 10 block radius, and I don't like those on the ground. So we're going to go up, dead center, then it goes a lot faster. Boom, we've got one. Now you can actually see the progress bar moving. And this is what you're going to need to make most of your in-game extra utility stuff, except for the deep dark portal and the stuff that you need to do the division sigil. When I get the dexterity to do the division sigil ritual myself, I will happily make a video. But it definitely speeds up the process, and we're going to go. So this is what you're going to use in 1.710, and I think in 1.64 you can make some of these things just normal crafting, but they changed it in the update, and I kind of like it. It makes the mod more in depth. So it's retrieval nodes for liquids and items, high-speed energy transfer tech, yada yada. And you can go to wireless stuff, unspecified. You must name this upgrade, and then able to choose a frequency. You cannot use this upgrade until it has a frequency. Cool. So I'll probably go into some of that, but I'm going to investigate it more. Ender Quarry upgrade base. You need those for the various upgrades you can put on the Ender Quarry. You can make gold ingots in it, and actually you can make a bunch of ore in it. And wow, didn't mean to get off track there. Back up. Make all the ores. There's a little bit of coal. You can triple your ores using this system, using 0 resources because it's all free. And I'll actually grab some ore. I have so much in here, and we can check that out. So let's go ore. Gold. Everybody likes gold. Coal. Boom. Gold, coal. And what do we got? 3 ingots, and that's free. I don't have this hooked up to any of my power system. This just ambiently charges itself. You can make more of these ender flux crystals to make it go faster. Let's see if we can't get a few of them going as soon as I learn how to operate my keyboard. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough of the resources. There we go. I just made 64 of those. I did not know I could make all that. Actually, let's see. That's how you do that. Boom. 10 more. This wall looks good, yeah. It looks like these are all working. How fast is it going now? Oh yeah, we've got 24 gold ingots, and then we'll pull those out. See how fast it's going. See how many we can get. I've got 4 more, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Is that one working too? Oh, it is working. And then we'll start setting them on the ground here too, and we'll just make this crazy entanglement. And it is significantly faster. Oh, that's so cool. I've never used that many before because they're resource intensive. I haven't had this many quarries set up before. Alright, so that's going to be the Enderflux crystal. We'll have a magic jump cut. Alright, so that's going to be it for the quantum entanglement device. I think I'm going to break up the other pieces into a couple of videos because some of the other pieces are going to get a little more advanced, a little more complicated. Oh yeah, player sensors. Whoop, whoop, no buttons. And those will be in little quick vids too, but this one's going to be the quantum entanglement tripling with extra utilities. Alright guys, mine easy, I am out.